There's someone in the nut whose balls are bigger than y'all. Blew my boss. I love it when people sit on my face.
Everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about, well, the fact that the collection event has finally ended for Apex Legends. Now, there's another one in 2 weeks. Solos is going to be returning for 2 weeks today, and we have the brand new Rumble mode. We have overall a lot of things to go over. It's getting very windy up here. We're going to go ahead and give out a Lifeline Prestige skin. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and you're entered for a chance to win. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic.
All right, so we are finally at the end of the Double Take collection event for Apex Legends. That means that this will be the last day that you'll be able to get the Lifeline Prestige skin. You will have to buy all the different skins actually in the collection event to do so. But if you go ahead and do that, you are 100% set and you will be able to have that new skin. That being said, we are going to be going into a brand new store rotation today. This comes from Yoratasuki, who gave us a symbiotic store preview, along with Ritz King, who was nice enough to show us the skins first up. Now, this is going to be the store rotation that features the Revenant that you can see right here, along with the Conduit coming in, where she has the Scatter, which reminds me a ton of Frieza, or at least the Frieza Force from Dragon Ball Z, if you guys ever watched that. And lastly, there will also be this Octane skin right here. The cool thing about all three of these skins is that you can tell that they are actually themed after this season's Battle Pass. It was probably done before the season even came in, and meant to tie in directly with the Catalyst and Seer skin in that store. Now, along with that, there will be 2 weapon skins for this, the Peacekeeper here that you can see from Ritz King as well, and the R301, which is another great skin. Now, likely this store sale will last 1 week, but it's always possible it lasts 2. One thing to note is that quads will be replacing duos for the playlist for the remainder of season 21. This could mean that it continues to stay in, because we do know that today we are also getting the return of solos mode, which will be its own individual LTM running from July 9th to July 22nd. Sadly though, this does mean that we are not getting duos back. Instead, our 3 playlists will be quads, trios, and then also solos. I know a lot of people are upset about that, but that's just kind of the way that it's likely going to be, at least for the remainder of this season. There will be a little bit of a shakeup at the very end, because from August 3rd to August 6th, which is the final 3 days of the season, we are getting Ranked Rumble returning, which means that we are likely going to be doing 3 strikes and solos and quads mixed in with that as well, possibly. Because solos will be relieving, as I said, on July 22nd, because that is when we will be getting the new Milestone collection event. Once again, thanks to Ritz King, we got some of the skins that we know for that one. The most popular one right now seems to be for Wraith, and all the legends seem to have weapons or swords and night-themed armor on them. There's also one for Ashe right here, which is pretty fantastic. These skins are probably some of the best in the game, at least in quite some time. The Horizon one also features the sword on her back with a little bit of a crown tiara, and my favorite, in my personal opinion, is actually the Newcastle one, also featuring a giant sword with his shield on the back. This definitely should have been a collection event for him where we got his heirloom. Unfortunately, this is going to be a Milestone collection event, as I said, starting on July 22nd, and the Blue Havoc is going to be the Milestone reward, or at least the hardest skin to get, sitting at a 2.6% chance. There's going to be 36 total items in this collection event. Sadly though, you won't be able to buy the skin that you want. You'll have to kind of, buy a random pack, hope you get what you want. If not, you're gonna have to spend $360 to get everything, including that Blue Havoc, which I'm not a huge fan for. I wish Respawn and Apex Legends would just stick with the normal collection event theme, but it does look like once solos gets removed as the LTM on July 22nd, we're gonna have some new choices there to play the game differently. Now, something that was data mined by a bunch of people was the Big Team Deathmatch, which is going to basically be TDM and Mixtape, where there's going to be a match of 12v12. Not too much has changed in the normal game of Mixtape, other than the fact that it is a bigger team composition, but your health regenerates automatically and quicker than before. You also have infinite shield restoration items so that you can continually stay in the fight. Something else that has been data mined is the brand new Dummies Mixtape mode, which seems to be building on the one that was released in season 3 or 4. This comes from Ritz King, who also data mined some holo sprays that were coming for the event, which seems to be all themed around the Dummies Big Day mode. This is actually really awesome. Even if the event isn't my cup of tea when it comes to the way that they want to monetize skins, I'm happy that they are going to be having quads remain for the season, and then hopefully Dummies Big Day and even a new mixtape mode. At least that gives us even more ways to play, because right now the gameplay is getting a little bit stale. All that being said, there are a ton of issues in the game right now, so none of that really matters with a new event unless they get this fixed, and hopefully we see some updates to that today. Some stuff that is greenlit ready to go is adaptive super sampling causes screen tearing during gameplay. Death boxes can collide and block doors. Xbox has FPS drops with Bloodhound ult, and PC has a misalignment between game plus cursor, well windowed, and quads only 3 players show in the summary after winning. Once again, don't really know how that didn't end up working right. Obviously it was going to be 4 players, so why only 3 are shown in the summary is kind of confusing. Regardless, all those are greenlit and ready for a fix. Some stuff that isn't ready for a fix is the R99 Peacekeeper specific trials not tracking in VR and mixtape. Weapon Mastery and Tracker show different values. Weapon Mastery badge can show incorrect level with mixtape and trios. Linux and Steam Decks has performance issues. Mad Maggie's ultimate is not impacting some passive attacks and ults. Dropship is a loud fluttering sound at the match start, which is probably the most infuriating thing right now playing in quads. It's just like my ears get blown out every single game. Alter occasionally with skipping tactical teleport animation, and Broken Moon zip rail near Terraformer missing on mini map. That being said, there is still a massive issue with cheating in the game right now. There's been no official reward from Respawn on when that's going to be fixed.
Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the upcoming quads and solos? It is very windy up here. I'm going to try to make it down in time. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the alley.